Mic check 1 2 1 2. Checking everything here real quick. Give me 1 second. Okay. Alright. I'm not sure why the chat doesn't seem to be working at all, unfortunately, guys. So I am so sorry about that. I'm gonna have to look into that. But what's poppin', people? What's really good? It's your boy, Latios Ultima. I know I've been missing, but I'm back. I am here. We're live. We're our first stream of the week. And we are here on a Wednesday. I took Tuesday off because my head has been killing me, but today I'm feeling a little bit better. I still kind of do feel it a little bit here and there, but how's everybody doing? We got Jennifer here, we got Misty Crossing, Barry Sons here, we got Chris. What's up, everybody? So I haven't made any changes yet to the memberships yet. However, I will start posting some exclusive content on there soon. So if you guys want to get first dibs views at all that, be sure to check out the memberships there, so you guys get viewers and all that stuff. Unfortunately, though, I don't think my chat unfortunately is working, guys. So I am so sorry about that. So your chat unfortunately will not be displayed on the stream right now, but I will try to get that fixed as soon as possible. Yeah. So yeah, pretty much all that. I'm doing good. How you? I'm doing good. You know, just been working. That's about it, really. But yeah. So we're gonna be doing some Dynamax adventures tonight, guys. We're gonna be continuing our hunt for the shiny Kartana here. We are now our fifth round of these raids in particular. So yeah, it's definitely been a bit of a push for this one, honestly. So it's definitely been a crazy ride. But yeah, it definitely was going to be a grind for sure. I kind of expected that for sure. I'm on edge right now. It's because I had the most worst luck in Pokemon Go about to join a Shadow Reggie. Wait, today's Wednesday. Where are you seeing Shadow Reggie Gigas? That doesn't come out till Saturday. What? And they backed out with Shadow Reggie Gigas? Yeah. Well, I don't know if it was. I don't. Well, you're talking about this past week. If you're talking about actually, I unlocked a ton of trials today. Nice. All right. So if anybody wants to join, link code is going to be 03800380. If anybody would like to join for our first round, are the Kartana raids, if anything. Why people hate me? Am I really that bad? No, I think it's because people don't think that you could take out Regigigas with minimum people, honestly. That's probably why. I don't know why, but that's probably why they probably backed out and all that. I don't know what it is. Oh, you're talking about Reggie? Oh, okay. So this past week, got you. They probably didn't. They probably thought that. They probably thought that they was gonna get it taken out. Probably that's probably what happened. I mean, to be fair, it is kind of tanky. So I think it'd be wise to be sure to prep ahead of time. Now if they backed out in the last second, then I can understand why. Then that's definitely a dumb move, in particular. But if they backed out with a good amount of time, I think it makes sense, because if you don't have enough people, you don't want to risk losing you don't want to risk losing and then not getting much out of it. You know, better to be ready and all that. So. Anyways, so far we got Terabagos. That is Jennifer, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, let me take my headset off. You guys can still hear me, right? Because I'm gonna actually take out my my head still hurts a little bit, but I'm gonna try to not let it bug me too much. So yeah, pretty much. Am I not good enough? Well, what Pokemon do you have, if anything? It could be maybe minimum people in particular. You do need some strong counters if you're going with minimum people. That's about it, really. But that's just what I've been noticing, anyways. All right. I guess it's just gonna be me and Jennifer to start things off, I guess. But that's all good. We're about to go. We're still gonna go ahead. If anyone wants to join us afterwards, you guys are more than welcome to join for next round, if anything. So anyway, let's get rocking. So we just need a good fire type, and we should be good to go, honestly. Okay, we got a Slowbro. That's not the worst. That's not the worst start, rather. So we're gonna definitely take that, because Slowbro has flamethrower. You definitely want that. Let me see. I guess that's fine. We just gotta pick you up something. Ooh, okay. We got Togetic. That's not bad. Shadows and Mega. Well, like I said, it could be just because they're just trying to play it safe, honestly. Okay, we have a fighting type on the right, so I think we definitely. I guess this doesn't really matter which way we go, but we definitely want to get to that fighting type if possible. So, and then when we get the fighting, oh, I guess that works too. Yeah, we can get this, and then we definitely want to go to the right because that is in fact a fighting type. We definitely want to pick that up. Gen of anything, just so you know. Anyways, but yeah, guys, how's everybody's week been? Hopefully everybody's week has been pretty good, honestly. But yeah, I don't know. But yeah, nah, they backed out last second. That's definitely a prick move, honestly. I'm not gonna lie. Oh wait a minute, doesn't this Quagsire have a ground move? I think. I'm not sure. And so true. I mean, I'm not denying it. I believe you, man. Like I said, Regirock, Shadow. First of all, it is a Shadow Raid, so it's expected to be difficult. So you want to be well prepared, you know. And okay. Let me ask you this: what level were they? If you don't mind me asking. What level were they? If you don't mind me asking. I'm actually kind of curious. Alright. Substitute? Okay. I'm excited to do these trials, but I'm afraid to just queue randomly to it. Which trials did you unlock, honestly? I mean, they're the very first trials. I could just if you really want to just get it over or done with, we could just run it. But it is what it is, you know. So far I've been doing good. Just got done with my own stream earlier. Skyline swapped up. Voice, nice. That's pretty cool. I'm glad at least you had a good good stream. Hopefully all was well, of course. Nice claim there. Level 40 range. Okay. Now, how many people were there though? If you don't mind me asking. I'm just curious. I'm always a curious. They call me Curious George. I don't know if you guys ever heard of that old story, of course, but you know, they call me Curious George. They do call me Young Curious George, I guess. Oh my god, that did absolutely nothing because it went for freaking amnesia. Of course it did. Okay. All right, let's do that. There's not much else we can do on this, unfortunately. Gigamash, Smog, Odin, Ultimate Band. Oh yeah, those are easy. I mean, if you want to just get them cleared, you could get them unsynced. Really, we could just beat them in like, you know, unsynced pretty much easily. What is Quagsire doing here? It is going for another amnesia, of course. Maybe I can get a crit here. That'd be nice. Give me a crit game, crit. Now, okay, cool. Where there is that main spammer who often shows up in my stream. Now, when you say spamming, were they spamming like constant emotes? Is that what you're talking about? I'm curious. I could actually psych up and take their special and copy the special defense, but I think I'm just gonna Size Shock so I can hit the physical side. Manga story related though. I mean, yeah, that's fine. We could, if anything, we could just clear it out. That's no big deal. We could do that. All right, I'm gonna go for Size Shock since that does his on the physical side. Okay, you have Scald. Okay. Okay, yeah, that definitely will help for short damage. This poison damage is racking up kind of a little bit much. We're gonna have to hopefully get this down soon. It's mostly random stuff. Okay, so may want to take care of that for sure as soon as possible. Don't let them do any more than they already did. Honestly, for the most part. I was the only one in there. There were 38. It was a Team Rocket, Shadow Regirock, 5, including 6. You guys could definitely have been in it with 6. I guess they were too. I guess they're not too red. I guess they weren't too confident. I guess I'm not too sure otherwise. Because otherwise, why would... I mean, 6 is more than enough, honestly. 6 is more than enough. Honestly, 6 is more than enough to take out Regirock. I don't know why they would back out, actually. I pretty much want to try to get to the next story possible to take advantage of the trial. Nah, I got you. I get you. If anything, Chris, after I finish stream tonight, I can help you clear that Mog trial. And then at 10 o'clock, I'm going to be progging with my peeps with for the latest Savage. So I can help you clear that real fast after I finish stream and before I start that progging. So if you want to, let me know. I'll help you out with that real quick, and then I get to it. Make it more easier. All right. We have a Quagsire. So Jen, if you're watching, let's make sure we go to the right so we can grab Make sure we go to the right so that we can grab the fighting type. Definitely go to the right because we want that fighter. Yeah, nice. Okay, cool. Just want to make sure we got that. Because having that super effective damage is always nice. I could still stay with Slowbro, even though it's weak to grass. It does have Flamethrower, which is ideal. Which is pretty nice. But I did prove myself by defeating Giovanni. No, I get you. I get you, Jason. Don't worry about it. I guess they're I guess they were a little... okay, this might sound mean. I'm not going to lie. I won't deny this sounds a little mean, but they were probably a little chicken to do it, honestly. Well, technically, with enough good counters, you can actually duo Shadow Regirock. My buddy and we actually did a... Oh yeah. Oh, I didn't even put the video out. Oh, okay. I guess I kind of spoiled it actually, but basically, my buddy and we just did a Shadow Regirock duo, and we used no gems. And I'm gonna have that video up later this weekend, so stay tuned for that. I'm gonna have it probably maybe by Saturday morning, I think, and then Regigigas I'll have up a Sunday. Well, actually no, maybe I'll have it up by Friday. Yeah, I'll have it up by Friday. So stay tuned for that. That's going to be coming up by Friday. I think that's going to be the plan. I still hate Grapplock isn't a water type. Right? I feel like Grapplock does... It should have been a water type, honestly. Because, you know what? It kind of does make sense. It kind of really does make sense, honestly. I really do think it makes sense that this mon be literally be a water type, honestly. I really think it makes sense, but I understand why you say that, because you know what, I think this mod does make a lot of sense that it'd be like a water type, honestly. I was gonna say, did my move not go off yet? But it didn't. But it's about to right now. There we go. Bop. But yeah, Chris, let me know. If you want help with that trial later. We could speedrun if you want to. But yeah, it's up to you if you want to, of course. Alright, so Jennifer, you're going to be taking this Scrap Block here for the Dindene. So at least you have something super effective to hit Kartana with. So if anything. And Fire Dragon 78989 also sub it as well. Ah, okay, I see. Is it somebody that you're not too fond of? If you don't mind me asking. No cap, it was feeling like that, and I was thinking gems are good to use for low HP, makes it easy. Yeah, honestly, with a good enough counters, two people can easily duo what's it called? Regirock pretty easily. But I will have a video. I have a video coming up featuring a duo that my buddy and I did actually. So that's gonna be coming soon. So stay tuned for that. That's gonna be pretty cool. What is that bug type on the right? Oh, that's Almaldo. I mean, it doesn't really matter which one we go with, honestly. Yeah. Oh yeah, should I mess around with Blue Mage? I know it's not a main class, but I should experience it as long as it's not too late. No, you're fine. Blue Mage is a fun class. It's basically more of a fun class to use around the world. You actually can queue in with the class. The only thing is that you have to like basically get the spells from all the different enemies around. There's 124 spells altogether, some which you might not be able to access because you have to get to like the later portions of the game in order to be able to acquire the spells. So there are some spells that are a little more harder to get, but that's about for the most part. That's about for the most part. That I think of for the most part. But I think yeah, you should. I wouldn't make it a priority, but I say definitely still level it for sure. My friend Eddie Doe's got gems. Well, be can you trio gems? I mean, to be fair, you only really need 2 trainers with gems because it takes 8 to stop to basically stop the Shadow Regirock from being enraged. Basically, you only really need 2 trainers to have 8 gems. Honestly, so that's what I'm saying. 2 people can take out Regirock. For sure, Shadow Regirock in particular. If you want to make it more easier, you can use the gems to subdue it, and then when you use your charge attacks, you do more damage. Basically, like I believe you do like a lot more damage after you subdue the raid boss. Basically, so. But I have a video coming up pretty soon in which my buddy and we did duo Shadow Regirock without using any gems, which you'll see what that challenge is when it comes. So I'll have that up. I'm gonna have that up on Friday if you want to check it out for yourself. That was actually a pretty good topsy-turvy there, by the way, Jen. That was really smart. Okay, so you can even solo? No, you cannot solo Shadow Regirock. No, it's impossible. You can't now duo. Yes, you can duo Regirock. You cannot solo it. No, Shadow Regirock you cannot solo, especially since it gets enraged. So no, you cannot solo it. Yes, you can duo, but not you cannot. You can't solo. You can duo. Yes. You can duo. Yes, but you cannot solo. That's pretty much the thing. But yeah, that's pretty much the concept. And with Regigigas coming this weekend, that one's also doable as well too. That one is also doable as well for sure. So if that helps at all, of course. Now keep in mind though, Regirock does have very high defense, so it's definitely good to be well prepared when if you do choose to challenge it, of course. So be sure to, of course, you have to be sure to be well prepared for it, basically. So yeah. But yeah, just a little fair warning on that. All right, let's go. First Kartana encounter of tonight. Intimidate's definitely useful here for sure. Alright. Now I'm gonna Dynamax here and go for Max Flare since Kartana will be definitely taking a lot of damage from it, of course. My Slowbro, I just realized, has been poisoned this whole entire time. Throughout the whole entire round that we've been doing, and it has not gone down once. It's insane. I feel like I might have just actually spoiled, okay, it went for Swords Dance. That's always scary to see a Swords Dance coming out from there, though. Drain Punch, alright. I don't know if this, I'm not sure if this will actually be enough to take it out, honestly. I mean, it's not stat, but it is still a Max Flare coming out, though. Ooh, barely missed a KO there. Barely missed a KO there. But as long as either Slowbro or Grapplock survives, I think we're still fine. I say that because, yeah, Quagsire can actually go Focus Blast and potentially KO as well. But it is a low accuracy move, so we have to hope that one of us survives the turn. I think... I just hope it doesn't go Leaf Blade on me. I feel like it will, though. But if I go down, as long as Graplock survives, then we should be fine. Uh oh, who's that going into? Okay, into Quagsire. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That means at least Graplock or Slowbro survives the turn. That's what we need. That's what we 100% need. That's what we need for sure. We need either one of us two to live. That's okay. All right. Who is he going for is the question. Into me, unfortunately. I don't think I live this. Yeah. But that's okay. Because Graplock at least should finish it from the range it's at. So we should be fine. That's alright, though. That's alright. I'm pretty sure Graplock can finish it with a Drain Punch. Assuming you went for Drain Punch, of course. Yeah, because Quailfish here is just going to be throwing, of course. Yeah, perfect. Nice. I was like, yeah, as long as one of us lives, we definitely won for sure. And surely enough, it was Graplock. So good stuff. Good stuff, Jen. All right, let's go. First encounter of the stream. Let's get it. Good stuff. Let's go. Crystal Tower unlocked. Nice, nice, nice. Man, I remember when I first unlocked Crystal Tower. Like, that was like years ago, though. Like, I think 2-3 years ago, I think it was. I think it was that was like 2-3 years ago, actually, now that I think about it. That was in fact like 2 years ago. Yes, GG's, Jen. Shiny, good luck. Hopefully you get a shiny or something. But yeah, I remember doing Crystal Tower before when I first got to it there, honestly, and it definitely was it was a fun time for sure. All right, here we go. No shiny Quagsire. No shiny Graplock, no shiny Quailfish, and no shiny Kartana. Nothing on my end, unfortunately. That's alright. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good, though. For me, it was still early ARR. Ah, got you. Oh, so you were playing way before I even got into the game, honestly, ironically. But, yeah. Anyways, let me see if there's a... Okay, you don't have nothing. Okay, let's keep it pushing. Cook, is that my boy Tiramisu on a different account? I just recognized the cook name pretty much. But if you are, welcome into the stream. It's been a minute. Shiny list, I feel that. All right, guys, we're gonna start our next round of Kartana for our next path for Kartana. So if you guys would like to join, the link code is pinned on the chat, but it's gonna be 03800380. And for those of you who are wondering what's going on, why is the chat not showing? Unfortunately, I think the bot rig, unfortunately, might be effing up at the moment. So my apologies, guys. Unfortunately, the chat is not showing at this time. So my sincerest apologies that the chat's not showing. I'm gonna have to try to see if I can get that fixed as soon as I can, for sure. So my apologies about that, guys. I'm gonna try to get that fixed as soon as possible, for sure. It's been a minute. Yeah, been a long minute. Yeah, I know, for sure. How you been, though? Hopefully everybody's been alright. At the time when I first played, it was the update that included Gigash Mesh and some endgame content. Ah, fair enough. The good news, though, is at least I can still see chat, so I can still respond to everybody's comment. Now, if I do miss anybody's comment at all in the chat, I do apologize in advance. I'm not trying to ignore it purposely. It's just because, you know, I'm just catching up with a couple other things as well, too. So, just want to make sure that's perfectly clear. So if anybody wants to join, hop on in there, and we'll give you a few minutes. Otherwise, it's just gonna be Jen and I just putting in work against Kartana, hopefully. Been moving up in life, very busy. Got a new job remotely, and have been moving to a different country now that I have a remote job. Ah, I see. Fair enough. That's good. At least you got yourself a nice remote job. I wish I had a remote job, honestly, so I don't have to keep getting up early to go out to my job. I'd rather just do work at home, honestly. That's the life. If you can get yourself a remote job, honestly, that's a really great job, honestly. Okay, we have Shadow here. Nice, let's go. All right, one more person for anybody who wants to join. We have one more spot open for anybody who wants to join. I love how we have all three of us have the dragon symbol right there, which is really cool, actually. That's really funny. Of course, now there's no reason to farm it. Yeah, nowadays it's just like, it's whatever. So yeah, no, that much I get. But yeah, I remember when I first unlocked it, I was bad. I think ironically enough, I was actually playing Dragoon at the time too, actually, which I think is really funny. I know there was a quest there was an area in which though you actually had to complete the quest. You have to actually complete the whole you have to actually complete the crystal tower the Realm Reborn raids before you can progress with the story. I thought it was really dumb, honestly. That was when I first played it for the most part, but that's just me personally. All right, so we got three of us. Let's get it. One NPC, no big deal. Let's get it. And right off the gate, we do not have any fire types. Lovely. All right. Let's see. I'll probably go ahead and take this. Honestly, I'm not sure what we would take. Honestly, these are all pretty rough choices here. I guess that works, I suppose. We just definitely want to get some stuff here so we could at least swap, of course. Yeah, it's a translation job, remote job, as long as I can take calls, have good internet. I will still be able to work from back wherever I want. Nice. That's a good deal for sure. I was a barb. Fair enough. Let me see. Oh no, this is actually not that great. This is not a good path at all. Oh no, this is really bad. We don't have any fire types in this round. We don't have anything fire in this route. That's not good at all, actually. This is actually not a good route, actually. We have no fire types, I don't think. Nor fighting, at least. Yeah, this is not good at all, guys. I don't know about you guys, but this is not good. All right. Let's see what we can do to make it work. I was looking to see if I could find something, but unfortunately, I cannot find nothing. Unfortunately, I was checking all the paths as much as possible, but I just did not see anything. Back then, Crystal Tower is the content for it. No, that's fine. Again, I wasn't playing at the time when Crystal Tower was the main content back in the day. Like, I was definitely not playing at the time when that game. I think I got into it when Endwalker was just into post story. That's when I got into it, honestly. It's crazy how that game has grown, honestly, which is crazy. It's crazy how far that game has grown over the course of time, honestly. So yeah, it's definitely crazy if I do say so myself. Pin missile. They were slowly adding it onto the first DLC. Yeah. I figured as much. I just want Gen 10 to come out already. I mean, I feel like it will at some point for sure. I mean, we've been in Gen 9 for like how long now, honestly? Actually, that metal sound's not bad, actually. I think I might be able to take it out now. Well, not take it out, but like do really good damage. But yeah, no, this is definitely not a good path at all. The reason why is because we don't have any fires. Liper missed 2 play routes back to back. Yikes. That is not good at all. That is not good at all, unfortunately. I'm probably also going to give myself a new headset as well, too. Because the one I have is definitely at its rear end, honestly. So I'm definitely going to have to upgrade to get something better pretty soon. Alright, so we're not taking this because Light Noon I don't think has anything useful we can use, honestly. By the way, how's Pokemon TCG treating you? I'm not going to lie. I kind of dropped the TCG a long time ago, actually. I think I just got out of it ever since I don't know when actually, but I've been hearing that TCG it's definitely not been that great, honestly. It has not been that great, honestly. because when it comes down to it, I just don't. I just can't really see myself playing it anymore personally. But then again, that's just me, honestly. We could actually go for Munchlax and maybe roll for a fire type. I guess we could do that. I don't know if I want to do that, but I'm game. Okay, yeah, that's the plan. Okay, cool. Munchlax has Fire Punch. Ah, it does. Noted. Okay, so that means we definitely want to snatch this then. Now, my thing is, who's going to take this Munchlax? Considering, looking at our lineup, of course. Okay, so Munchlax does have Fire Punch, so that's good to confirm that at least. That's good. I guess I could Electro Weapon to combo with my Electro Ball, I suppose. Turtle Beach or Logitech headset are the to go for me when gaming. Oh, you're talking about the headset wise. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta get my. I'm gonna upgrade my headset. I'm gonna be changing up my headset pretty soon. Because what I'm using right now for streaming, I've had it for a while, but I think it's time for a change up. Honestly, I want an actual legit gaming set that'll make my life so much easier in terms of audio as well. Granted, I don't know how well it's gonna affect my mic and all that, because I did see this one cool one on Amazon that I was considering getting. I just don't know how well the quality of it is. I mean, granted, I still have my this mic I've been using is the Fifine mic. For those of you who are curious what this mic is, I've had this mic for a while, and let me tell you, I love this mic. It's just a matter of trying to get it set up and all that. That's the only downside. That's pretty much it, honestly. But aside from that, this mic has definitely been serving me quite well, if I do say so myself. I really do think this mic really has served quite well, for the most part. But yeah, I think it's definitely a I do like this mic, and for anybody who's streaming, I do recommend it for sure. I think it's a really good mic. It's a bit pricey, but I think it's still a really good mic. Oh yeah, I just got my 5th shiny Pokemon today. Nice! Speaking of shinies, in Pokemon Go, I actually did get a shiny Combi from the new Team Go Rocket research, and it's a female, so I can actually evolve it into Vespiquen, which I'm so happy about that. Let's go! I actually got a shiny Combi, and it was a female. Like, that's very nice. Now, granted, I believe the female, isn't it 50-50 for male and female, I think? I think Combi, yeah, I think, isn't Combi like 50-50 chance for it to be male or female? Because if it's really like that, then I got very lucky that the shiny Combi was in fact a female. But hey, that's pretty dope though. You got a shiny though. I'm not really too much in collecting too many shinies of those. Wait, are you serious? 12.5 isn't really that low for female? No way. You're joking, right? There's absolutely no way. All right, Jen, I think go for this, Jen, if you can. Otherwise, I'll probably take it. I should have said something sooner, actually. Crap. All right, you know, I'm just gonna go for it. Screw it. As long as one of us gets it, that's what matters. I don't really care. Okay, that's fine. As long as one of us gets it. As long as one of us gets it. All right, now, Jen, if you want to reroll for this, that's fine. Otherwise, I might consider doing a reroll potentially. Let me see if you want to do it. If you do, I'll stay with Conventula. Alright. Are you gonna go for the reroll? No? Yes? No? Maybe so? Okay, you're not. Alright, screw it. I'm taking the gamble, guys. Let's go. I got a man time. You know what? It could be worse. It could be worse. It could be worse. Honestly, it does make me a flying type, and that's not bad. Air Slash, yes. I do have Air Slash, yes. That is true. We do have at least Munchlax, which is nice now. Which at least is something. It's definitely better than nothing. We should have probably went left because Slowking does not have a fire move. Only Slowbro does. gonna keep it a buck. But that's just me personally. But yeah, no, is it really? If so, I got very lucky then. Let me look this up. Alright, let me see. Wow, you're right. Okay, I got extremely lucky then. Wow, what are the odds of that? That is actually insane. I actually got quite lucky with that, actually. That is pretty dope, actually. Because like I said, I just got a shiny. I did in fact get a shiny I did in fact get a shiny combi today from the research from the new research we got today, and it was female. So okay, so I definitely got very lucky with that. Let's go. Let's freaking go. I actually got lucky with that. Let's go. I actually cooked with that luck. I absolutely got lucky with that then. I absolutely got really lucky with that actually then. Nah, that was actually pretty good luck. I'll say that much. But yeah, no, that's insane. I mean, oh yeah, speaking of shiny, I know Salandit can now be shiny, which is I guess is cool. But I'm not counting on getting it though, especially if they turn out to be a male. Oh no, that's gonna be a painful hunt, honestly, because I'm gonna have to go through probably how many shinies in order to get a shiny female. That's gonna be pain. And then if I do try to shiny hunt it in this game and maybe go for one with the mark, that's also gonna be painful because it's like I gotta hope that it's female and it has a mark. I mean, granted, the mark thing is not a big deal, but the main thing is that it has to be female. That's pretty much it. But aside from that, it's not that bad. At least I think so. At least to my knowledge anyway, it's definitely not that bad, honestly. Funny enough, my first line was a male. Oh dang. I believe it though, because you know what? That's the luck of it, I guess, in a way. Future Sight come in for next in the next 2 turns. Then I got Salazzle, then a DA. Ah, I see. Does this Loki have disable? I don't think so. I know it has. I think it's Future Sight, Razor Shell, Ice Punch, and Nasty Plot, I believe. Which none of those helps against Kartana. I kind of wish I had kept the Garventula now, unfortunately, but it's whatever. Linoon gets attacked. Ooh, that's a death. That is unfortunately a death there. Yeah, this route definitely is not great. But I mean, we do have Munchlax, yes. We do at least have Munchlax that has a fire move. That's pretty much what we got. Munchlax though is not the best. It's not the strongest Pokemon. Oh my god, I didn't even knock out Slowking? Sheesh. Oh yeah, and for anybody who's curious why I'm not using the game audios, because sometimes it definitely the audio tends to be messing up quite a bit. So I'm just doing it with no audio here for sure, for the most part. Alright. That did absolutely nothing. Holy smokes. Thing is, why does it look like a baby toy? Wait, what does? If it did, then it would be a force, but not against Kartana. Yeah, in general, it's just not great. Now, if it's Slowbro, on the other hand, that's a different story. But unfortunately, the Slowking does not have a fire move. Slowbro does, though. Slowbro at least does. Alright, so obviously we don't need this because it doesn't have anything. But of course the NPC is going for it. This is gonna be tough. This is going to be a tough one because we have no fire. Well, we do have Munchlax, but that's it. Nice Puff feature is the worst thing. Yeah, but against Kartana, it's not gonna be that useful though, honestly. Alright, let's see. Dynamax is on me. I'd rather have you Dynamax with the Munchlax at least. I could Dynamax and go for Airstream so we could be faster, I guess. But I have to get all three of them to be able to do something. But I guess I would be technically hitting on the special side, though. I'm thinking, do I want to Dynamax or wait? Well, yeah, because no, I think I'll be better off Dynamax because at least I can hit this thing at least for neutral damage. So yeah, I'm gonna Dynamax. I'd rather Dynamax because at least I do have a special attack. While it's gonna be neutral, it still be some damage. Plus the speed boost can be a little bit of help for sure, especially if we can somehow get some good speed against for the Munchlax. Maybe the All-Ice though is definitely gonna be really good here for sure. Air Cutter, that's fine. At least Air Cutter doesn't do too much damage, so that's good. Let's get it. Airstream. Yeah, that does some good damage actually. Holy smokes! I'm really glad I Dynamaxed. That's really good. Hey, what's good, Blake? Welcome to the stream. How you doing? I never outspeeded this thing. I mean, yeah, that's true. But I mean, that Airstream still did some decent damage. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm actually glad I outsped it. So if you can, bro, that Fire Punch did absolutely nothing to this Kartana. I'm actually really glad I Dynamaxed. Let's see. Maybe we'll get us. We'll see. No, I'm part flying, JC, so I'm neutral. I'm actually gonna be neutral. I'm gonna be taking neutral damage from grass. Yeah, no, that Airstream is doing some pretty decent damage. I'm not gonna lie. That Airstream is doing decent damage for being neutral damage. That's actually really not. It's actually not that bad, actually. So if I'm a little, no worries, Blake. No worries. Better late than never, you know. Alright, third Airstream coming in. I think I'm probably going to be faster now because I am at +2. Never mind, I am not faster. Wow, sheesh. Oh, that's went from Vacuum Wave. Okay, went from Vacuum Wave. I was like, how did it still outspeed? That's onto me. I do live that. It did a decent chunk, but not that bad. I think we get this though. I think we should be able to get it. Yeah, definitely. And then the Fire Punch follow-up should be enough to finish it. Okay, so never mind. Dynamax and Mantine was definitely the play because despite it being not being the strongest Pokemon, or rather being neutral damage, it's still that Airstream still did decent damage to Kartana. That was not bad. Nice. I ain't gonna lie, I was worried, but you know what? Mantine came through with that Airstream. So that was good. That was really good. That was good. I was worried because our damage looked a little lackluster, but never mind. Mantine proved me wrong. Never mind. Remind me to never underestimate Mantine again. Now Mantine kind of cooked. I ain't gonna lie. Mantine kind of cooked. It definitely kind of cooked. GG's, Jennifer. GG's. But yeah, no, it definitely kind of cooked. I'm not gonna lie. It definitely cooked. It definitely 100% cooked. I kid you not. It definitely cooked. All right. Yeah, that's the last time I'm ever gonna underestimate that for sure. All right, here we go. No shiny Linoon, no shiny Munchlax, no shiny Slowking, and no shiny Kartana. Nothing. Sheesh. Unfortunately, no shiny. No shiny. It's all good though. I really wanted to see a Heatran Shundle shiny video for you. I mean, I don't have a Shundle, so that's gonna take forever. Alright, let's go ahead and let's go for our next run. Shiny list, I'm gonna go now by. Alright, Jen, thank you for joining us. I appreciate you. Have a good rest of your day. Alright. Let's get it. But yeah. Honestly, that's the last time I'm ever gonna underestimate Mantine. Mantine actually did some work, actually. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like Mantine in that area was definitely a lot better than the Galvantula I started with before, honestly. So honestly, I'm actually really glad I went for the gamble. I mean, it was Mantine, but it did put in work. And considering that you Chris had a Munchlax, I feel like even with the Fire Punch, I had a feeling you was not gonna do too much at all, honestly. Considering Mantine doesn't have the highest attack, which is unfortunate. But you know, oh, we got a full lobby. Let's go. We got Berry Sun in the building. Let's go. All right, we out. Let's go. Let's go. We got a squad out here, and we got a fire type, and we got a fighting type. Give me that bird. Give me that bird. Nice. All right. We off to a fantastic start for sure with this round. Honestly, this is a fantastic lineup. Honestly, that we have. We have Lairon that has Metal Sound. We have a fighting type that also has Blaze Kick as well too, which is nice. And of course, we have the main ingredient, which is fire. At least that's the important thing. We have a fire type. Let's see what we have here though. Maybe we could pick up another fire potentially. I don't see anything else though, but it's all good though. Forever getting Lairon. Fair. Hey, Lairon still puts in work though with that move. Okay, we do have a Thievul on the right that does have Burning Jealousy. We can pick that up actually, which is cool. And there's also a Pangoro that's on the right too, actually. So let's go right, because we do have a couple options on this side for sure. So at least we got something to work with. Not bad, not bad. Yeah, it does. I learned from the last time. I forgot who mentioned it in the chat, but I did learn that yes, it does have Burning Jealousy. Yes, Thievul does have Burning Jealousy. That's why I say let's head in that direction so we can pick it up at least. Let me see something. Does Talonflame have higher attack? This one have at least? No, it has higher special attack. So no, definitely Max Flurry is the play, 100%. We'll Dynamax here and then flare it up. But yeah, I hope everyone's been having a great week though, honestly. The week has been pretty chill. I'm joining about. Hey, would love to hear it. Love to hear it. Alright, let's go. About to hit up that Max Flare real quick. Nice damage. Let's get it. We take those. That was a crit? Wow. That was not that great damage for it being a critical hit, though. That's insane. Oh, that's going to hurt Bronzong. Oof, almost wiped it out, but thankfully it lived. That's insane. What are your chances Reggie get a shiny? Well, it's going to be a 1 out of 10 chance it'll be a shiny for sure for the raid day, but at least that's something. Better than nothing, at least. Doing good almost the end of the school year. Nice. Love to hear it. I know I have one of my other buddies saying that they're finishing school as well, too, so that's pretty cool. And college and everything, too. It's going to be in out soon, so it's going to be a good time to be chilling. It's definitely going to be a good time if I do say so myself, especially with, with summer just around the corner, honestly. For sure. Yes, sir. Hey, what's good, Nova? Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Welcome in. It is Shadow, though. I mean, yeah, but, it's still a 1 out of 10 chance regardless. Yes, it's a Shadow raid day, but it's still 1 out of 10. Alright, so we don't need this. So we could... Yeah, I was going to say, maybe Barry could take this so at least to have a healthy Mon. I guess that's fine. And then you could probably take the Thievel when we get to it. We take the Thievel, and then Tiramisu could probably grab the Pangoro if anything. Yeah, we're going for Thievel, guys, because Thievel has Burning Jealousy. We would definitely want to pick that up. Alright, pick the Thievel, pick the Thievel. Yeah, there we go. Good to hear. Good to see for sure. Been some time. Yeah, it has been a minute for sure. Hopefully it's been good. Pretty good? Nice, nice. Love to hear it. I passed university college. Nice, nice. Love to hear it. Congratulations on that. That's amazing. Actually, sometimes raid days are not right. What do you mean by that, if you don't mind me asking? I don't do all the raid days. I only do, like, the ones that are worth it, honestly. I don't do all the raid days. I only do, like, some of them. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and tailwind up here. Oh, you're talking about the raids. Oh, the rates of the shinies. Oh, I see. No, that's fair. I don't really care too much about the shinies that much, honestly. I kind of stopped caring about shinies because, you know what? I feel like with the shinies, it was just kind of you know, but that's just me personally. Listen, if you guys hunt for shinies, you know, don't let me discourage you from hunting. You know what? Hunt if you hunt the shinies, you know what? Have fun with it, you know? It's just personally how I feel, that's all. Don't let me discourage you guys at all about, you know, shiny hunting for those Pokemon, you know, with the rates and all that. It's just personally how I feel, you know. Don't let that deteriorate you guys from going after it for sure. So I just don't really prioritize the shinies that much anymore personally, but that's just me. That's just generally just me personally for the most part. But you know, to each his own. To each his own. I'm actually surprised he went for the Hitmonlee. That's a resistant move. We take those though. I did some in the past and did more than needed and still no shiny. Yeah, it definitely do be like that for sure. It's literally like a gamble basically. Alright, so Barry, you will be taking this Thievel since it does have the Burning Jealousy. You'll be taking this. And then Chris can take the Chris can take the Pangoro when we get for it for sure. Watch, guys, once ours is coming out, it'll be a vid. Yeah, definitely. That'll be pretty cool to see. I'll be looking forward to that. Did you see about the remote raids battles? Oh, I'm sorry, I'm reading that wrong. Did you see about the remote raid max battles and shadow raids update? Yeah, I saw it. Honestly, W boo by them. Honestly, that was a really good choice, a very good choice, and honestly at that. Barry, you didn't take the Thievel. Why? You should have taken the Thievel, man. The Thievel has Burning Jealousy. But yeah, no, I'm honestly, I am definitely on board 100% with the fact that shadow rates are going to be permanently remotable. That's actually really nice because honestly, when it comes down to it, now it's going to be a lot more easier especially for me, my friend and I. We're always trying to find the shadow rates to do challenges, and we keep always struggling to have to always meet up to do these raids. Now we don't have to do that anymore, so that honestly, it's a W move by Niantic, and we don't have to worry about, you know, having other people in the lobby. Now, before anybody judge me and say, Latios, you should raid with other people, help them get the Pokemon. Listen, I'm gonna be real here, alright? I'm gonna be real with y'all. The only reason why I say this is because, right, is simply because I do raid challenges. My buddy and I do raid challenges. My buddy helps me with challenges. I have one of my mods also help me with challenges. Shout out to Flexi, of course. And I have a few people that help me with challenges, of course. So it's nice to not have randoms join us to interrupt us for the challenges. Nothing against them. Don't get it twisted. Nothing against them at all in the slightest. Okay, but it's nice to finally now we no longer have to worry about people interrupting our challenges. Basically, now if people are around and they're willing to wait for us, basically, then yes, we will be happy to help. But you know, sometimes we love to have the lobbies that like you know private lobbies so that we can do our challenges. And now that's actually possible now with Shadow Rage, which is fantastic. So W in my opinion. Now again, I'm not saying we're refusing to help people, but you know, whenever we do challenges, we always like to have private lobbies, honestly. So it really helps that they made that a thing now for Shadow Rage. So I'm really happy about that. So W. I'm gonna try to get my dad to let me on. Okay, cool. If you could join us, that'd be cool. Would you get crowns Zacian, Zamazenta? For those two, Zamazenta, I'm only gonna pick up one. The other ones, I'm definitely going to be doing. Zacian, I'm gonna be going ham on that one. Zamazenta, I'm not gonna go as hard. I'm only gonna do one, because Zamazenta is not is definitely nowhere near as great, honestly. But aside from that, you know, yeah, personally, I'm gonna be mostly rating a lot more on the Zacian side of things. Or I'm basically be rating majorly for Zacian personally. But that's just me personally. So, because Zamazenta, while it is cool, don't get it twisted, it's not gonna be as good personally. But that's just me. That's just honestly me, honestly. But yeah, that's just me, honestly. You mean the exclusive blade that acts like a built-in protein Libria with super effective coverage? Hey, what's good? What's good, Trini? Welcome to the stream. Also, Latios vs Giant Paper Cup Part 5. True. Very true indeed. Very true indeed. That's the first time I actually fell behind on my chat a little bit, actually. But well, we good, guys. We chilling. I caught up. Alright, we're gonna Dynamax, fire up this Max Blur, and call it a day. Let's go. I think I have to create a new Discord just to get into your server. Yeah, I do remember why too. So yeah, you're gonna have to get that going as soon. So once you get that, you get that rolling. Bohemian Blade Shield Bash. Yeah. I'm gonna be only making one Zamazenta because Zamazenta is not as great as Zacian. Zacian, on the other hand, is gonna be really good. I think now Crown Zacian is going to be the #1 steel type attacker in the game. So, of course, you already know I'm about to raid that hard for sure, 100%. I'm definitely going to be raiding that 100% for sure. Zamazenta, I am still going to raid. I'm not going to be going that hard for Zamazenta. I'm going to definitely make one for sure. I'm not going to be going ham on it though, but I'm going to definitely make one. Just to have that unique steel type because it's not going to be as good as Zacian, but that's just me personally. That's just me. That's just me how I've always been for the most part, honestly. But you know, that's just each his own. But yeah, GG's guys, shiny luck in the chat. Let's go. But you know, I'm only gonna be rating and the good thing is, for GoFest, at least they swapped between. I'm really happy that that they made it so that Zamazenta will be available for one day and then Zacian for the other. Now, people might complain about that, but honestly, I'm happy about that because it means that it makes it much more easier to target the one I really want to go for and then raid that hard on that day, basically. And then the other day, I could just basically, just be chilling for sure, honestly. I could just be chilling on Saturday since it's going to be Zamazenta, do my 10 raids, and then just be done with Zamazenta, and then go ham on Zacian when it comes out. So, that's just me personally. Off topic, I'm excited for Zen Liz Zone Zero's 2.0 plus anniversary. Nice. Made this Kartana shiny. The ball says, I'll look good. Let's see. Thank you. I'm great. I happen to be the #1 Zacian on the friend of Unite. Okay. Oh, speaking of that, I heard Zacian got nerfed hard in Unite, actually. Alright, no shiny Frostlass, no shiny Devil, no shiny Pangoro, and no shiny Kartana. Nada. Alright. Let's go. Zacian is a fairy steel. Zamazenta Flying State. Yeah, I know. Alright, let's go ahead and let's get into our next one. Was that already 3 rounds or was that only 2? No, that was 3. Wow. Thought you mentioned my dog. Listen, to be fair, it needed the nerf, honestly. It needed the nerf. I mean, well, granted, I don't know nothing about Unite, but I have been hearing that it's been toppling. So, but yeah, no, Zacian and Pokemon Go, Crown Zacian is going to definitely be #1 as a steel type attacker. I have a good feeling because it definitely has a lot higher attack. It definitely has a lot higher attack than Duskmane Necrozma, so that's going to be definitely a good time for sure, to say the very least. I have a shiny female coming from one of the last events, more recent event. Nice. You know what's funny? Today actually, from the new Team Go Rocket research, I actually did in fact get a shiny Combi from the research, and it was a female. So W. I say that because obviously only the female can evolve into Salazzle, obviously. So that's definitely really nice. So yeah, there you go. Isn't it also the best fairy type too? Purple and gold Oxygen Crown. I mean, the thing is, it doesn't have a fairy type quick move. That's the thing. Unless they give it one, then maybe I think it will be. But aside from that, it does not have a quick fairy type move. So I don't think so. I think in terms of fairy, I think Mega Gardevoir will still be the number one. I think personally. We got a full group again. Let's go. I'm pretty sure Mega Gardevoir is still going to be number one, unless Zacian gets a quick type fairy move before its release. We're definitely taking Mantine because it served well last time. But basically, long story short, if it gets Fairy Wind in this update coming up, I think it will be a little bit better for sure. It definitely might be number one as a fairy attacker, but aside from that, I feel like it's really gonna shine as a steel type. Definitely gonna be steel type, 100%. No questions asked. I hear Behemoth Blade's power, I believe, is 230, and it has an attack of 332. Unless, wait, wasn't that stat change nerfed a little bit before? Is it like 309 or something like that? Something of those numbers. I don't remember actually. Okay, we have a fire type on the right, so let's definitely head right, 100%. We are definitely heading right, guys, because we want to get to that fire type for sure, and that is a Colossal on the right as well too. That's always nice. Not much else either going for either. So I managed to get a shiny Charcadet from a research once. Nice. Wait, that's shiny. Oh yeah, that shiny's in the game, right? That's cool. Congrats on the shiny though, for sure. We can go left then right. Oh, we already kind of locked in right, so it's all good. We definitely at least want to stay on the right, so we could be good to go with that. Hey, enough of my dog. He's the best ever. Hey, I mean, listen, it's gonna be good in Pokemon Go, but in Unite, I heard it got nerfed, or it got nerfed quite hard, honestly. I'm sorry, but hey, we're just telling it as it is, man. We're just telling it as it is. We're just telling it as it is, brother. We're just telling it as it is. But yeah, no, guys, let me cook with Mantine. Mantine did well for us earlier, so we're cooking with it again. I mean, to be fair, didn't they only nerf one of its moves? That moves one moveset. You could just use the other moveset, no? Agility and stuff. Decided should have never been released. That's wild. Alright, let's get it. Airstream it up. Let's go. Love to see it. Swords Dance. Oh, I just realized you had the Greedy Greedent. The Greedus, yo, that was some funny stuff back in the day when I used to play Greedent. I used to be it's basically the Greedy Greedent, the greediest of beasters. Look at him. I remember old Greedent in Unite when I used to play him. Greedy Greedent, I'm the Greedent. Oh man, that brings my memories. Okay, let me ask you guys a question. Who here from the old school peeps remembers Greedy Greedent? Who here remembers that? Actually, I'm actually kind of curious. Let me know in the chat if you guys remember that. Greedy Greedent. I'm a greediest of all beasters. Who here remembers that? For those of you who have been following me the longest time, who here remembers that? I'm actually kind of curious to see if anybody remembers. Jason, just search out the patch notes for Unite Plus, maybe. Yeah, definitely. Definitely, for sure. Definitely helps to have that for sure. But yeah, nah, I feel like I mean, I've seen the updates. It seems very interesting to say the very least. I heard Rocky Helmet got some interesting buffs that I think is pretty cool. I heard there were some decent changes with it, I think. I don't know if it's enough, but you know, that's something, I guess. Alright. I think we should probably... Okay, we have Clefairy that does have redirection. We can also pick up Vespiquen as well. Wait, Clefairy has redirection, right? I don't remember. Or was that Clefable? I know Clefairy has Mystical Fire, so I know either... Excuse me. Either, I think, Jellicent or the Dragonair swaps for this. Yeah, I think either Dragonair or, yeah, I think Jellicent or Dragonair swaps for this. We definitely should swap this for sure. I think definitely either Jellicent or Dragonair swaps for this, and whoever doesn't get the swap can swap for the Colossal when we get there. At least that's what I think, anyways. I think that's the plan. Once we get to when we beat this, either the Dragonair or the Jellicent swaps for this for sure. Oh man, everybody, there you go. There's a Discord, everybody. Alright. That did a lot of damage. Holy smokes. Oh, that was a crit. Oh, that explains it. Oh, I should have went for a water move, honestly. I'm mostly going for air slashes. Does Rocky Helmet only work towards like close range? I don't even know myself. I kind of forgotten. I feel like Rocky Helmet, if it does work like that, it will work really well on stuff that is close range. You know, I think you could try to test it out on Blastoise. You should test it with Blastoise with the new buffs it got. See if it works. Because doesn't Rocky Helmet also increase HP? And Blastoise just got some more HP as well too. So at least that's what I heard, anyways. I think you should test that with Blastoise personally, but that's just me personally. Basically get in there, basically. Especially with the new change I heard that Blastoise now has, which I think is kind of cool. All right, Jellicent or Dragonair swaps for this. One of y'all definitely swaps for this. I definitely think one of y'all swaps. Okay, perfect. Okay, so the Dragonair's gonna swap. Yeah, and then when we get to and then once we get to the fire type, then Blake, you swap for it. You can also gamble if you want for this. I'm gonna stay with Mantine personally, because Mantine definitely served me well before. I'm gonna definitely keep it for sure. Well, it's up to them if they can't make it. So you know what? It is what it is. All right, so we are definitely heading to the right for the fire type. Let's get it. Okay, there we go. Okay, cool. Yep. Heading this way. Good stuff, good stuff. Raichu also got another nerf. Yeah, I also heard about that nerf too, actually. I also did hear about that nerf too, actually. I mean, you could just play Electro Ball on this. I feel like its other move, not Electro Ball. Wait, it is Electro Ball. What am I saying? Yeah, Electro Ball definitely could still work. Wait, which stat is higher for Mantine? Attack or defense in this case? Oh, definitely special attack. So water pulse it is. All right. Steam engine. All right. Oh, you went, oh, okay. I thought it was me for some reason. I mean, you still don't you still have Electro Ball on Raichu that can still put in work, honestly? Just Muso just more consistent with damage. I guess. Okay. Yeah, I've heard about Raichu being pretty strong for sure. Nice damage for sure. Did they really? Dang, that's crazy. That is crazy. Also, guys, by the way, tomorrow we're going to be doing viewer battles in Scarlet and Violet. So if you guys would like to battle me, we're going to be doing singles, and we're going to be doing the new Regulation I rules, where you guys will be permitted 2 restricted instead of 1. So if you guys want to join for that, we'll be doing that. We'll be doing viewer battles tomorrow. And also, guys, on Friday, we're going to be having our monthly Unite 1v1 stream. So if you guys want to test out some builds, have some fun, you know, just come on through. Now, Blake swaps for this, and then we chillin'. But yeah, we're going to be doing those viewer battles tomorrow. And then for sure afterwards, we're going to be doing a... We're going to be basically doing this thing. We're going to be basically doing this thing. We're going to be basically doing the viewer battles tomorrow for sure. Store Power Thunder, but Electro Ball, you must cast out 3 and then hit the big spirit burst electricity. Yeah. But still, I think it's really funny, honestly. I think it's kind of funny. Alright, we're going to go lefties, I guess. Alright, let's get it. Let's go. This is actually a game I do want to play at the stream. I'm gonna probably get that rocking maybe next week. I'm tempted to Dynamax again, considering Colossal still has to wait 2 more turns to Dynamax. So I'm tempted to Dynamax again because of the fact that Colossal has to wait 2 turns to Dynamax. So you know what? I'm feeling real attack. Let's do it. I mean, the items, if they weren't that too strong, yeah, I guess they should have been there for sure. Poliwrath. Oh no! Poliwrath! Poor Poliwrath, man. Dang. That is unfortunate. That definitely did not live, unfortunately, yes. Mystical Fire, and then the Heat, then the Flamethrower from Colossal should finish it. Yep, perfect. Let's go, Mantine! I'm just kidding. All right, let's get it. Good, GG's guys. Good luck with shinies. All that. Let's go. Shiny luck in the chat. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it. All right, guys. Good luck. Have fun. Good luck, guys, in the chat there. No shiny Poliwrath. No shiny Clefairy. Hey, shiny Colossal. Let's go. All right. Let's go, shiny Colossal. Oh my God. Let's get it. Yo, that is a sick shiny. Yo. Let's go. Another shiny. What the heck? Yo, bro, this is a sick shiny, honestly. That is insane. That is amazing. No shiny Kartana, though. But hey, we'll take that, though. We'll take that for sure. That is amazing. Yo, shiny Colossal. That is amazing. That is sick. That is absolutely sick. Alright, we will definitely take that. 100%. Let's go! Honestly, the G-Max version of this shiny looks so sick, honestly. It's too bad they removed the... It's too bad they actually removed the... What's it called? That they removed the ability to Dynamax in the later generations. But hey, with the new Pokemon game coming out in the future, we might get to Dynamax again. I could bring this baby. Yo, shiny G-Max Colossal. Let's go. We out here. That is amazing. Let's go. That is an epic shiny. It's still not Kartana, but you know what? We'll take it though. We'll take it. We're cooking up some luck, guys. The shiny rates have been slightly improving a little bit. I ain't gonna cap. Last stream we got a shiny Doublade, and now this stream we got a shiny Colossal. Yo, I think I think this hunt might be ending soon, guys. I don't know about y'all, but I think it's gonna be ending soon. That's insane. Let's go. Put this stuff in my thing for now. Nice. Alright, let's go. So we got a shiny, guys. I'm probably gonna make this the last one for tonight. Unfortunately, guys, I wanted to keep going for a little bit longer, but my head's still kind of killing me. So we're gonna make this probably the last one for tonight, guys. We're gonna make this one the last run for tonight. So if anybody wants to join in, hop on in there. Link code is 0380. I'm making this the last one because I do have to prep for, as I was saying earlier, I do have to prep for some progging with some peeps in my later. So I'm going to be ending a little early so I can get this routed for the most part. So what are the shiny rates and Dynamax rates? Honestly, I'm not too sure myself, but somebody will likely know in the chat. But we just got one. This is 2 streams now back to back. I got in a shiny. Last stream we got a shiny. We had gotten a shiny Kartana. Oh, sorry, not Kartana. Shiny Doublade, and now this one we definitely pretty lucky with those shinies for sure. No, it's okay. Like I was saying, I was willing to help you for just the one that you needed for the story. That's it, really. But I'll be alright. I'm gonna take Pissimian because it is a fighter. Take a Tylenol, extra strength. Yeah, I think I might have to. But truth be told, I've been having this headache for the past couple of days. I'm hoping it's nothing too serious. Alright, guys. This will be our final run for the night. And then I'm gonna probably call it afterwards. What do we have here? We don't have any fire, do we? Actually, we do. We do have a Lampent on the right. We do actually have a Lampent on the right. We do have a fire on the right. Yes. Okay, cool. We do have that. Nice. That's good. That's good. Did you get Shiny Kelly yet? No, I did not actually. Like I said, no rush help comes. I appreciate the thought, Chris. I appreciate that. But yeah, no, the headache has been going on for the past couple of days. I don't know what it is. I'm gonna have to get this looked into. But it has not stopped. People were saying it's something to do with allergies, but I don't know honestly. It could also be that I've been stressing out because I've been stressed with work as of late because work has been absolute butt. It could also be that as well. Alright. I'm not gonna Dynamax here because I don't see the need. Bad headache days. Ooh, the freeze. Nice. Love to see it. Love to see it. Yeah, sometimes but to have headaches of multiple days though, that's definitely something that not good honestly. From the deck station to home. No, yeah, I haven't completed the deck yet. That's why I don't have it yet. I have a Keldon, just not a shiny one. I've had bad headache days as well. Yeah, yeah, I feel that. My back's been hurting for the past 2 weeks. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully it gets better. Nice, I frozen it. Yeah, you definitely froze it. That was a good freeze though. No cap. It was not like I have multiple different things I can do. Oh, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. But yeah, I would have left up, kept going a little bit longer, but my head is kind of hurting me a little bit. So, plus I do have to get things prepped for later, a little bit later. So, I'm enjoying Final Fantasy 14 again. So that's a W. Yeah, definitely, 100%. All right, we don't need this. We definitely want to get the lamp pens for sure. So let's go left. Ironically enough, Mantine is on the right, but lamp pens. We definitely want lamp pens more for sure. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, I know, but I don't want to keep you guys waiting for mad long. You know, I don't want to keep you guys waiting. That's the thing. Because I don't want to keep you guys liking. I think what I will do is next week, I will definitely be... I'm not going to stream next week. I was going to do some more streams next week, but I think I'm going to take next week off to chill. And then the following week is where I'm going to be coming back with some stronger stuff for sure. For some more good stuff. But what I will be doing is I'm going to be putting out more videos and shorts. So stay tuned for that. And also, guys, if you guys have not already, be sure to check out the memberships you guys have not. We do have memberships available. I'm going to be adding more stuff to it pretty soon. We have memberships if you guys want to check those out. If you guys want to support me, definitely check out the memberships for sure. We have 3 levels. I'm going to be adding more stuff to it pretty soon. So, yeah, if you guys want to become a member, we're still looking for our first member. So if you guys want to get that first honor, let's get, the memberships are still there for you guys in case you guys want to check them out. Nothing too fancy for now, but but soon I'll be adding more stuff to membership pretty soon. I will also be saying that I might soon start doing some members only streams in the future, but we'll see. But we'll see. We'll see on that. But honestly, if you guys want to check those out, memberships will always be there if you guys want to take it live for sure. Have you thought about live stream Pokemon Go? Honestly, no, because I'm not really feeling like streaming Go. Honestly, I really don't feel like it. Honestly, try drinking water or something. Yeah. I've been having a lot of water as of late. So, but nah, I don't feel like doing. I'm not really feeling like doing Pokemon Go videos. Honestly, as far as who's gonna take this Lampent, I think Swoobat should take it. I think Swoobat should definitely take this Lampent. That's what I think personally. Not gonna lie, that one stream I can't watch. Pokemon streams are boring. Yeah, I feel that. I don't really have plans to stream Pokemon Go anytime soon anyway. So Yeah, I can go out and play, but I didn't stream it. But honestly, I'm not really a fan. I'm not really feeling like streaming Pokemon Go personally. I've done so in the past. That was like a long time ago though. I'm not sure. I'm not planning to stream this game anymore. It's like towards like my part of the left side of my head. That's about it, really. But yeah, if you guys want to check out the memberships will still be there, guys. If you guys want to check those out. But yeah, I think honestly, the Swoobat definitely takes this 100%. Swoobat? Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Nice. I kind of want to see your Pogo collection, bro. I mean, I guess I could make a video showcasing my collection if you want me to. Now, honestly, I don't mind making a video showcasing my Pokemon Go collection. I don't mind doing that. Honestly. I'm game to do that if y'all want to see my collection. I don't mind showing it, honestly. I don't mind it personally. Because that's actually pretty easy. That's actually really pretty easy to make, if I do say so myself. So I have no complaints in making it, honestly. I'm gonna grab the citrus berry. Be safe. I'm just man-time, but just better. I'm just man-time, but better. Now you made me want to EV train a Mantine, dang it. Is Mantine even in the game? Is Mantine even in Scarlet and Violet? I don't think so. In fact, I'm actually kind of curious. Let me see. Mantine. Yeah, I don't mind. Like I said, I don't mind sharing my collection if people want to see it, honestly. Unfortunately, no. Mantine is not in Scarlet and Violet. Unfortunate. Alright. I was going to say, what do I have to hit this thing with? But I do have acrobatics. At least I got something. Neither is Sigilyph. Yeah, that's unfortunate, honestly. There are some really good Pokemon in the game, honestly. That's so good. Have some water real quick. Tree don't have a ghost move, but a fighting move. Yeah, it has Horn Leech, Drain Punch, Trick Room, and I forgot the last move. But I definitely do remember it. I do remember his moveset pretty well. I think it's Reflect. Ironically enough, I think Sigilyph can take this Trevenant since it does have Drain Punch and it has Reflect and Trick Room. Actually, I'm not opposed to actually anybody taking this Trevenant. Actually, this Trevenant has a decent moveset. It has Reflect, C-Bomb, not C-Bomb, Horn Leech, Drain Punch, and Trick Room. I think. Actually, let me see what do y'all have on your movesets here. If anything, I think maybe Flygon can swap for it if they want to. Whoever has the Flygon can swap for this Trevenant. Because this Trevenant does not have a bad moveset, honestly. At least that's what I think, personally. Yeah, I mean, it's up to you if you want to swap for it. But honestly, this Trevenant does have a really good moveset that could be decent. Trick Room as well, especially so Kartana could be the slowest. If Flygon wants to swap for this, I don't mind. Because honestly, it also has Reflect too, which can also be pretty useful. You take the tree? Okay, cool. I think for sure you definitely want to Trick Room first. 100%. Yeah. It has a really good moveset, I think, overall. I think it's really good. At least that's what I think. It's pretty decent. I think it's pretty decent moveset, if you ask me. Alright, guys. This will be the last one for the night, guys. And then we're going to call it after this. But thank you to everybody who tuned in, though. But yeah, guys. Once again, the memberships are still there for you guys. If you guys want to check it out. If you guys want to check that out, for sure. If anything. I have Dynamax. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. What can I even do here, though? Not much with it, really. So, I think I'm just going to break. I think. Yeah. Swords dance it up. Oh, that's an unfortunate miss on the air slash. But I think that might just put it away. Yep. Never mind. We were just chilling anyway. We were just chilling anyway. So, down it goes. Alright. Let's go. I'm gonna go now. No worries. No, but I'm gonna be wrapping up anyway. But thank you so much for tuning in, though. I appreciate you. If y'all want to see a video of my updating my collection, yeah, let me know. I'll be more than happy to make one. I'll make a video of it at some point. But yeah, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you. Have a good rest of your day. Alright, guys. Final check for the night. Let's go. I do have some funny shorts planned as well too, actually, which I'm looking forward to sharing those with you guys soon. All right, final check of the stream. Let's go. No shiny Duck Trio, no shiny Lampent, no shiny Trevenant, and no shiny Kartana. So the hunt will continue next time. All good though, all good. I'm glad to be a help with the adventures. Yeah, you definitely were a big help for sure. Honestly, you definitely were. Alright, guys, I would have loved to continue a bit more, but I'm gonna be wrapping up for tonight because I'm gonna be relaxing for a bit and then prepping for some progging with my friends later, so in a little bit. So but thank you guys so much for tuning in, though, guys. I do appreciate you guys, and with that, I am out of here. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I really do appreciate you guys. I'll be back tomorrow with some viewer battles in Scarlet Violet if you guys want to tune in for that. We're going to be doing some singles and regulation I battles. So yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I will catch you guys next time. Take care.